So yeah, I am starting the quest, and I realize, oh shit, I'm supposed to be recording this. And I had to sit for like 5 minutes, like, do I continue? Do I record? Or what am I supposed to do? And now here I am. Oz speaks. Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you again, mein Fräulein, and I extend to you our most sincere greetings. And I'm like, sup? And FISCHL was all like, doth house on the most fortuitous moments in time with my attendance, or whatever the fuck she said. Place complicated sentences here, times that by 3, paragraph, here we go. Let's speak.
Paimon wants to say a proper hello too, but Paimon has no idea how to partake.
Yeah, FISCHL wants us to partake into those joyous occasions, so I'm guessing she's gonna whip out the herb. She's gonna be over, yeah, Paimon spoke to... Wait, Paimon might be... We all consider Paimon to be a floating baby, right? Is it just me? Is it me? Anybody else consider for Paimon to be a floating baby that wears a one piece with a diaper? That's how it looks to me. Alright? Traveler flying around, walking around with a floating baby. He has to feed her. At least he don't have to clothe her. He has to listen to her whining. He doesn't even get to speak without her shouting. Tell me if Paimon's not a floating baby.
A normal person in this situation would simply say, "Hi, traveler, how have you been?"
Fine. Thanks. Mona. Also character which I'll never have on my account ever. Even though I really want her. It's painful, man. I've been trying to pull Mona for the last 2 years, man. I got 3 Deluxe, 3 Chi-Chis, 3 Kachings, 2 Jeans. I'm not a single Mona. I don't even lose that many 50-50s, man. Come on.
The traveler and I are like intertwined stars in the vast galaxy. You of all people should very well know the fate foretold by this meeting.
Yes, I'm Traveler, right? Yes, the fate foretold. I once called upon my cosmic intuition to find out that FISCHL doth needed me.
Precisely. Lady Majestus, please refrain from such unimaginative utterances.
Yes, Lady Majestus. That's a surname, right? Bonus surname? Yes, be more imaginative. Think, woman.
What now?
Lady Majestus. Lady Magistus. That isn't unique.
Lady Magistus has long since become a citizen of the Immonok. She has been serving as court archmage under one's command for some time now.
That's just my surname. Don't mind that. This is so embarrassing.
It's not that embarrassing, okay? It's not as embarrassing as what you had to do for the murder that you needed for food this month. Tell me it didn't happen. Tell me. Where's the evidence, woman? Where's the evidence?
You're here because FISCHL asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?
Indeed so, my archmage. Did even this appear in thy divination? Why, your powers are truly dangerous.
Was that sarcasm? Did FISCHL whip out the sarcasm?
Oh, for the love of... No, of course not. You told me yourself that you'd left a message with Catherine. Excuse me. Anyway, in my case, she practically beat the door down to get me to come along. Whatever she says, please, don't be too astonished.
Bitch, I have tried to beat the door down to get you to go along in this adventure for the past 2 years that this game has been out. And guess what? You weren't even at home. So, we don't know what you were after you get all that motor that was in your house. We don't know.
Don't worry. We've been around the block. You can't phase us.
Yeah, Mona's also kind of been around the block. I'm just saying, like, I don't know where the motor came from, man. Unless you can show me the evidence. Here's me rumors here, monster. Here's me rumors.
Oh, faithful servants, one's homeland, the Immonok, which bears the darkest of all fates,
I cringe
draws
every time
near
she says
to
it.
this world once more.
Why do I feel that's not how
Stand
it's
with me in
said?
anticipation, for the glory of our kingdom is nigh.
Don't worry, Paimon, I'm with you this time. Don't worry, floating baby.
Wait, what?
This is a kind of Paimon's duh moment.
Indeed. Only one's most faithful envoys are fortunate enough to be privy to this great revelation. The Imanok is near Mondstadt.
Okay, I'll report this to the Knights of Favonius immediately.
No, please. That will be most unnecessary.
Yes, always. Always there for defense.
I know it sounds absurd, but there's actually something behind this, I promise.
Klee?
Basically, what FISCHL means is...
She wants to invite you out on a date to the beach. She already wearing that bikini dress. Like, do you see the thing she's wearing? Is that not transparent? Oh, am I blind? I'm pretty sure that's transparent.
Lady Magistus!
Alright. Honestly, look at me. A genius astrologist forced into a juvenile role-playing game.
Don't act like you're not going to have fun. You're bored all the time. Or is she? Or is because she's been around the block, she's not bored all the time. I just need to... Juvenile... Bitch... Oh.
The truth is that yesterday, Her Highness encountered the Spark Knight Klee outside of the city. Both being of great fame, they recognized one another instantly and began to converse.
That must have been the recipe for disaster. Adding Bennett and the whole kaboom in Mondstadt and FISCHL cheering Klee on in a very complicated weather rhythms, and Bennett and just get exploded by the boom. Bennett was in the center of the boom. He's kind of singed in the center of the boom. Sometimes you gotta feel sorry for Bennett. Sometimes you gotta feel sorry.
It was already getting dark, so, in that spirit of great compassion and care for which she is known, Her Highness personally accompanied Klee back to Mondstadt.
Was Klee killing him fish again? Is it because I noticed that there's been a lack of fish in the waters when you go out fishing. And this is the reason I still don't have refinement level 5 catch. Klee be killing all the fishes. You never see the species you're looking for. And you think to yourself, why isn't it here? Now you know why.
On the way,
Damn it,
Her
Klee.
Highness relayed to Klee the story of her origins. Upon hearing the tragic tale of the fall of Her Highness's homeworld, the tender-hearted Spark Knight inquired, with tears welling up in her eyes.
Mona, for someone who was against doing this, you kind of really good at this.
Oh no! Is the Imanok really gone? Won't it grow back?
Yo, floating chicken, can you just go to the side? Off to the side, floating chicken.
Oh, mortal, your sovereign's heart is touched by thy sincerity and sympathy. But nay, the Imanok is an everlasting realm, and one day, it shall make its reappearance.
And then Klee was like, okay, boom!
Really? So how do we make your homeland grow back again? Oh, please tell me. Please.
I'm sorry, man. I could have at least gotten Klee and the voice actress of Klee. We walk into Klee, and then Klee and FISCHL. We walk into the interaction between Klee and FISCHL. You wouldn't have to act like this, man. You wouldn't have to voice act the words PWEASE 3 times. It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't worry, man. We won't hold it against you. We hold it against
As
FISCHL.
you inquire so earnestly,
And Klee.
give unto me a tranquil haven. Promise me eternal admiration. Lend me both time and wind, and one shall revive one's homeworld.
Sure, Fish. Sure.
Could you cut the reenactment and just get to the point?
Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, floating baby.
In short, Klee gave FISCHL an island to serve as the promised land where the Imanok will appear. I didn't believe it either at first, but when I saw
Oh yeah,
this
it is
letter-
Klee's island. I'm guessing this is alles. Esteemed Prinzessin of the Imarike, I am the witch who travels amongst the mountains of the Vat. I write to you, having heard from my young daughter that your kingdom has fallen, and that your search for a way to restore it amidst the seas under a far-flung sky in the golden upper archipelago will be found. If this masterless line can assist with the restoration of your highness' realms, that would be most wonderful. Alice.
Providence has gifted Main Fräulein with an excellent opportunity. Esteemed traveler, as Main Fräulein's cherished retainer, you deserve to bear witness to this grand moment with us.
Okay, floating chicken.
This island looks kind of familiar.
Flying baby, we were there before.
Traveler, curtail thy umming and awing at once. The throne of the Immonach calls for me. Come, be my blade, clear the way, and witness what is to come.
Whatever you say, Rika.
I think she just wants to invite you along to the island with her. That being said, I have a feeling that I'll be better off not performing any divination where that island's concerned.
Whatever you say, Hestia.
Huh? What?
Klee is involved in this, which means her mother is probably involved, which means that old hag is involved. Thanks, but no thanks.
You, who have traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, fathom the celestial path of stardust in the palm of your hand, and witness raindrops converge and become one with the undercurrent of destiny. You, yes, you...
Eat that flying chicken and kill my roast. Eat it. Come here, you flying chicken. Yes. Yes. Yes, flip. Yes, FISCHL. Yeah, have this chicken. It tastes divine. Cooked it myself. Caught and cooked it, plucked its feathers, or cooked it myself. Oz, I don't know where he is. Don't worry, just eat chicken.
Must chart the course that leads the way to the land promised to Main Fräulein by fate.
Oh, FISCHL doesn't know the way there.
I knew it.
Since thou asketh for our help, Paimon can telleth you that we are good friends with the Spark Knight Klee, the Guides of Destiny.
Paimon? Seriously?
Come on, just play along.
Getting into character. Very well. I, who must have traveled here from beyond the stars.
Behold, the Watcher, the Guide, the Weaver of Dreams, the Traveler.
Crane. And Cringes. Overlord Cringes. My name fits well with this guide of the Weaver of Dreams.
Excellent, most excellent.
Can we go now? Cloud of amused monsters. What is the spectacle continues for another
To
half
sum
hour?
up, Traveler, since you say you know the way, we'll let you take us to the
Us?
island.
I thought you didn't want to go.
The Promised Land.
Lady Magistus, leave it to me. Yeah, I don't for the princess.
Good, fine, done. Right now, Lady Magistus needs to go home to pack her things and catch up on some sleep. Your Highness, your other distinguished selves, let's meet at the city gate at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Look, FISCHL doesn't mind us talking normally to her. Why can't we do that and still be all Immonach and whatever the fuck?
Very well. Then it is settled. One blesses you with an undisturbed slumber, Lady Magistus. You too, Traveler.
I swear, FISCHL, if I don't hear you talk normally once this quest, I'm so gonna eat for us. I'm gonna throw him on the grill, I'll take him to some of the finest Hilichal restaurants, and I'm gonna cook that shit.
Main Fräulein means to say, good night. See you all tomorrow.
One of these days, flying chicken. One of these days. I couldn't eat Ushi. Me eat you. No stand chance.
About darn time! Good night! You all have proper rules. How come Paimon has to be a clock on the wall in the royal palace?
Well, it's either that or floating baby. So I don't know. It's your choice.
It's 12 o'clock sharp in the Immonach.
He says it better than FISCHL. Paimon, you're the one who started it.
Anyway, since those islands are a pretty mind-blowing place, why don't we get some people with mind-boggling ideas to help us out? Kaya's mind works in mysterious ways. But no one in Mondstadt has ideas that boggle the mind quite like
Venti?
a certain somebody who's definitely going to be in the tavern at this hour. Come on, let's go rope him into helping us.
And then we go to the tavern and find Junyuan.
You're here because FISCHL asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?